When CEO Sam Altman was fired, over 90% of the 770 employees at OpenAI signed a letter and demanded immediate resignation from the board. The uproar wasn't just about Sam's firing and Greg's demotion. It was the messy process that ticked everyone off, jeopardizing work, messing with the mission, and spelling disaster. So why did OpenAI boot Sam Altman? Was it because of safety or business clashes? Was it Altman's investments in Saudi Arabia? And how was he reinstated in 5 days? This is the truth behind Sam Altman's firing. It all started on November 16, 2023. Sam Altman, the mastermind behind OpenAI, was just chilling in Vegas, enjoying an F1 race. Out of the blue, his board hit him up for a video chat, and wham. In that call, they hit him with the news. He was out as CEO, no notice, just like that. The tech world lost its mind for 100 hours or so. But hey, spoiler alert, he bounced back. Now let's dissect this crazy ride. Barely half an hour after the unexpected firing call, they hit us with a leadership shakeup announcement. The press release threw shade, hinting Sam wasn't always up front with the board. Wait, what secrets was he hiding as CEO? So there was Sam, trying to wrap his head around the bombshell. His move? A tweet about 45 minutes later, still professing love for OpenAI. It was almost like a surrender flag, right? Meanwhile, his partner in crime, Greg Brockman, jumped ship too, claiming they were still clueless about the whole situation. It was like they were caught in a tornado of chaos. To understand Altman's firing, we'd have to go to the beginning. Let's untangle the OpenAI web, starting from the beginning. They kicked off as a nonprofit in 2015, got Elon Musk and Sam Altman on board, and then made a for-profit shift. Elon took his leave in 2018, and by 2019, they introduced a capped profit structure. Now you might be wondering, why does this backstory matter? Well, it's all about their board of directors. And here's where things get interesting. Why are we digging into OpenAI's structure? Because it's a crucial piece in understanding their board dynamics. Nonprofit boards, like the one at OpenAI, dance to a different tune compared to the usual corporate board game. So let's rewind a bit and break it down. OpenAI's setup is intriguing. The board of directors, sitting at the top, pulls the strings for two nonprofits and for-profit entities, OpenAI Global LLC and OpenAI GP LLC. Given their nonprofit status, this board isn't exactly a democracy. They pretty much do their hiring and firing, keeping it within the family. There are 4 big players on the board: Ilya, the OpenAI co-founder; Adam, the brains behind the ad-filled Quora website; Tasha Macau, our mystery character; and last but not least, Helen Toner. And buckle up, because Helen Toner played a big role in what went down. Sam Altman probably sensed some board troubles brewing. He owned up to not keeping them in check, feeling like safety enthusiasts and effective altruism buffs were taking over. Then came Helen Toner, who added some New York Times drama to the mix. She had this academic clash with Sam, throwing shade at OpenAI's tech in a paper. There's even a quote from her, suggesting the company's downfall would align with its mission. The tension reached peak academic and philosophical levels. Rumors said that some OpenAI folks, Sam included, wanted Helen off the board. Fast forward to November 18, 2023, Vinod CA, a heavyweight investor, seems fully on board to support Sam Altman in his next move. The Saturday after Sam's abrupt firing felt like the aftermath of a storm. How did he make a comeback so fast? By November 19th, guess who strolled back into OpenAI? Sam Altman, making a grand entrance to negotiate his comeback. Here's the juicy part. It was the first and last time he threw on one of those guest badges. Why? Well, OpenAI had given him the boot, so his badge was as good as a paperweight. So Sam strolled right back into OpenAI, ready to figure out his job situation. And guess who was riding shotgun? None other than Satya Nadella, the big shot CEO and chairman of Microsoft Corporation. He shot out a tweet late Sunday at 11:53 p.m., swearing allegiance to the OpenAI partnership. Why? Microsoft had skin in the game. They had a minority stake in OpenAI. But here's the twist. They shared that Sam Altman, Greg Brockman, and their crew were ready to join Microsoft to steer a top-notch AI research team. The board members regretted their decision because employees were ready to resign. The next morning, November 20th, Ilya, the OG board member who gave Sam the boot, has a change of heart. He was deep in regret, claiming he never meant to harm OpenAI. He was suddenly all about reuniting the OpenAI family. What did he do then? He signed a letter, along with 700 out of 770 OpenAI employees, telling the board to resign. Yep, you heard it right. They were threatening to jump ship and join Sam and Greg in their new venture with Microsoft. The employee allegiance to Sam Altman is crystal clear in this bold move. Everyone wanted to know why Altman was fired in the first place. The morning after, EMT Shear, OpenAI's CEO and Twitch co-founder, dropped a bombshell. He boldly declared that he was ready to quit unless the OpenAI board revealed why they gave Sam Altman the boot. According to Emily Chang, EMT Shear's entry into the negotiations was a game-changer. He demanded solid evidence of Sam's supposed wrongdoing. When the board fell short, EMT Shear put his foot down, stating he couldn't stick around as CEO if they couldn't set things right. EMT Shear stepped up to mediate and find common ground to reinstate Sam. The guy practically became a hero in this story, doing what was right for the greater good. Word got out that Sam Altman and the OpenAI board dove back into negotiations for his comeback on November 21st at 9:40 in the morning. Yesterday, mind you. There was a whole day of back-and-forth talks. And guess what? They struck a deal and Sam was back in action. But hold up, before we get to the happily ever after, there's a hilarious side story featuring Salesforce CEO Mark Pof. Seizing the moment, he tried to poach some OpenAI talent, boldly offering cash, equity, and a ticket to join the Salesforce Einstein trusted AI research team. Shameless. Absolutely. Funny? You bet. OpenAI locked in a deal in principle for Sam Altman to reclaim his throne as CEO. There was now a fresh face on the board, Brett Taylor, and we'll get to know Larry Summers and the Cora guy, Adam D'Angelo, in a bit. It was all a board coup. Genevieve Rock Doctor revealed that day's OpenAI drama as a board coup. In 1985, Apple made a similar move when they kicked out Steve Jobs. Sam's return meant 3 board members were out and 3 fresh faces in. Brett Taylor was now the new chairman at OpenAI. Fun fact, Twitter's old chair, the one who convinced Elon Musk to stick with buying Twitter, was now the OpenAI chair. Ilya, the original board member who ousted Sam, was no longer in the board game, but he cheered for OpenAI on Twitter. Helen Toner had gone silent. Tasha's posts were on lockdown, and we were left wondering. Maybe they all needed a good night's sleep, who knows? So, what's going on now? OpenAI's new board members, Taylor and Summers, are pushing for more cash from the commercial side of AI, aligning with Altman's ambitious plans. They're going full throttle on GPT-5, OpenAI's top-notch model, but progress has been slow. This could amp up the generative AI competition with Google, Amazon, Meta, and startups joining the fray. Experts warn about potential issues, emphasizing the importance of understanding AI behavior before release. Safety concerns may prompt politicians to enforce strict AI regulations, as seen in President Joe Biden's recent executive order, requiring top AI developers to share safety information with the government. And there you have it, the roller coaster ride behind Sam Altman's firing and triumphant return at OpenAI. The drama, the twists, and the boardroom saga, it's been a wild journey. If you're hungry for more insights into OpenAI's secrets and what the future holds, don't miss our next video, OpenAI's Secret Revealed.